So first things first, I want to address the fact that I've been gone for quite a while now. To be more specific, I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I still have been working on the channel. I still respond to just about every comment I get. And I've also been working on captioning all of my videos. There are 2 videos that I've been postponing captioning for the longest time just because each of the videos prove to have their own challenges, but they are captioned now, and every video moving forward is going to be captioned as well, so that's something that I'm really excited about. I want to make sure that this channel is as accessible as possible to as many people as possible. But yeah, this is my first video of 2020, and it feels really weird to say that in April, but a lot's been going on these past few months. Some of you might remember that I posted a video back in November about my mental health. Well, my mental health did get a little bit better, which enabled me to post a video in December, but then it plummeted again. And then when my mental health finally started to get better last month, my camera malfunctioned and I had to get a new one, which is what I'm filming on now. It's honestly been so frustrating not being able to make YouTube videos because YouTube is one of the things that actually improves my mental health. And so it's really frustrating when your mental health is too bad to do the thing that improves your mental health. And then on top of that, I also started beating myself up because I felt bad, because I felt like I was letting everyone down, because I was making videos, and it was honestly just a mess. And while everything was going on, I really wish I had had access to the YouTube community tab so I could just post to the community and say, hey, my camera broke, I'll film a video once I get a new one. Or, hey, my mental health is in a funk, I'll make a video once I get out of it, you know? But I didn't have that, and I kind of felt bad because it felt like I was just abandoning everyone who subscribed to me on this channel and not letting them know where I was because I didn't really feel like I had a way to let y'all know where I was. That being said, I do have Instagram, I do have Twitter, they're both at Epically Curious. On Instagram, I think I'm going to start posting some poetry. I've got a lot of old poetry that I want to share, and also I'm going to be working on some new poetry, so if you're interested in poetry or you're just interested in the things I like to take pictures of, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Also on Twitter, for the most part, I really just post about politics and social justice, but if you're interested in that, feel free to follow me. And also, if you want to hear more thoughts about like my life and my daily goings on, just let me know and I can tweet more about those things. In the meantime, I've just basically been using Twitter to, you know, amplify the shouting into the void, but, you know, I can post about my avocado toast, I don't mind. But first and foremost, I'm going to focus on getting better so I can upload more content here on YouTube. I know I've been gone for a while, and when small channels disappear for a long time, there can definitely be a worry about, oh, are they quitting? Where are they going? But like, I'm not going anywhere. I absolutely love YouTube. I absolutely love doing this. This brings me so much happiness, and I literally can't imagine myself letting this go. I love being able to help people, and there isn't a day that goes by when I don't think about how I can make improvements to the channel, or what equipment I should be saving up for, or about what types of videos I can make, new ideas for videos, things like that. And so YouTube is literally on my mind every single day. I really love this platform, and I love being here, and I love being a part of something bigger than myself. That being said, I have been thinking about the type of stuff I want to upload moving forward. I'm definitely going to keep making queer content. The main reason why I started this channel is because of all of the queer YouTubers who helped me figure out myself, and so I wanted to pay that forward. And additionally, if you're watching this and you don't know me personally, chances are you came here from one of my LGBT videos. So I definitely want to keep making this sort of content where I talk about LGBT things. But I'm definitely going to hit pause on some of the spiritual videos because with everything that's been going on the past few months, especially with my mental health, I found myself questioning a lot of the things that I once just assumed to be true. And for me, that's a good thing. Like, I know a lot of people, when their faith or their spirituality is challenged, it's like an absolute tragedy. But like for me, when it comes to my spirituality, I think I need at least one existential crisis every 5 years or so just to make sure that, you know, I stay on top of things and that I'm, you know, remaining committed to searching for the truth and not just what I want to be the truth, if that makes sense. This is a good thing for me as I'm questioning and challenging the things I once knew and really trying to figure out where I stand now. But I do think it calls for me to stop talking about spirituality in such a public fashion and, you know, taking the time to reevaluate who I am and where I am and what I truly believe. So the spirituality videos are probably going to stop for the time being. They weren't super popular anyway, so I feel like none of y'all watching this are going to be absolutely heartbroken. Now, if it is related to an LGBT topic, like the 2 videos I made about LGBT identities and Christianity, I might still make videos like that. But the video where I talk about what I believe and the video where I talk about my specific religious path, yeah, those are pretty much done for the time being. And if comment down below that upsets you, like, comments are the best way to really let me know what you guys want to see. Otherwise, I just look at the analytics, and these videos aren't super popular in the analytics, and also at the same time it comes at a time where I don't feel super comfortable talking about spirituality in a public forum. But if I get an influx of comments saying, no, we really like those videos, then yeah, I'm gonna make more of those. But from here on out, pretty much all of my videos are either going to be about LGBT things, or they're going to be about mental health, which is the next thing I wanted to talk about. Because like I said, I've been going through a lot of mental health stuff, and mental health is actually one of the things that I've wanted to talk about on this channel since the very beginning. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I sometimes do Mental Health Mondays, and I've actually talked about doing mental health stuff on this channel since I first started it back in 2016, I think. But yeah, I think I'm gonna swap out spirituality for mental health, because mental health is something that I now feel a little bit more comfortable talking about versus spirituality, which I no longer really do. I'm trying to wait until I have as much information as possible about mental health things, because I want to be as informed as possible when I launch that branch of this channel. But I'm really thinking that moving forward, this is going to be a channel where I talk about LGBT issues and mental health, along with the occasional fun, lighthearted video, just because that's good for my mental health. But as always, I'm curious to hear what you guys think and what you guys want to see more of. Because, like, I'm saying all of this, but if I get a whole bunch of comments saying, no, we want you to head in this direction or this direction, like, I'm going to take that into account. Like, at the end of the day, this is my channel, and I'm going to do with it what I want. But what I want is to make you guys happy. And so, yeah, no. And the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is I've been thinking about changing the name of the channel. The reason why I came up with the name Epically Curious in the first place is because I wasn't yet out as trans, and I didn't want to start this channel by using my birth name. And so I came up with a channel name so I could avoid using my name, while also not using my dead name, if that makes sense. Also, I figured that if I use a channel name, then someone else could be sitting behind the camera and they could upload a video to Epically Curious and it would still be Epically Curious, if that makes sense. Like, the channel would be bigger than just me, and it would be this channel regardless of whether I was here or not. And that was sort of the mentality that I had going into it. But this channel actually turned out to be completely different from what I had originally intended it to be. And I'm really proud of what the channel has become, but I'm no longer sure that the name fits. Like, I want to read you this post from December 5th, 2016, where I talk about what Epically Curious was originally intended to be, right? So it says, over the next few weeks, I'm going to be starting a vlog on YouTube called Epically Curious, where I'm going to ask questions, big questions, like why is it so scary to try new things? Or why is equality so hard to achieve? But also small questions like, can I swallow this teaspoon of cinnamon? Spoiler alert, I can't. But the purpose of this channel isn't really to answer these questions, just to ask them. Because it's my belief that we get the best answers when a question is proposed and a bunch of people contribute to the conversation in the comment section down below. So, like, that's not what happened. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a brilliant channel idea. Like, not trying to, like, pat myself on the back, but, like, I would subscribe to that channel, but that's not what this channel is. And so now I'm like, is it fair to still call this channel Epically Curious when it's not even close to being what it originally intended to be? And I suppose I could come up with another name that has more to do with the current focus of LGBT issues and mental health, but then what happens if I want to talk about race issues or environmentalism, or, you know, what if I want to upload an original song? Like, I feel like using my name might be the best option for this channel moving forward, either Madeline Jones or Madeline Winter if I want to do the first middle name sort of thing. But let me know what you think. There should be a poll popping up right around here. I don't know which side of the It's somewhere up here there should be a poll, and I'm curious to hear what your responses are. I really do value your insight and input, so please don't hesitate to let me know what you think either in the poll or down in the comments below. And I think that's everything I wanted to say in this video. If you have any thoughts about the video, please leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!